Hello, and I'm going to dive right into another bad financial advice that I received on the internet. I had someone tell me that I could become a millionaire if I just saved the money I would spend on coffee each day and put it in a bank account making decent interest. So I'm no math, and I know how to go to a TVM calculator and do the math myself, so I'm going to show you the math behind this claim and see just how true it is or isn't. So go to a TVM calculator, just Google TVM calculator, time value money calculator, and you will find this thing right here. We're going to pretend that you have $0 to start with. That's PV, that's principal value. And then we're going to assume that you're going to save $150 a month. $150 a month is basically what you would do if you got $5 each day, assuming the day for your month has 30. If you want later on, you can go find out exactly how much off I am by not doing it correctly, completely accurate. You'll see it's not that much. But so then we're going to ignore future value real fast because future value is what we're going to be calculating. We're going to assume that we're putting in a hole in the ground right now. So we're making zero interest just to see what that gets you. And we're going to pretend that you're 25 and that you're saving money for 40 years till you're 65. And that'll be 480 months. Our period is going to be months. Click that future value button and you get, well, it is negative. That's because that says payments there. So if you make your payments negative, then that's getting money. And now you can click future value and it's positive. And so you can see that it's nowhere close to $1 million, but that's okay. We're not making any interest. But let's just pretend that we're going to do it for 50 years. Put 600 in that box and you see what you would get after 50 years, and then let's do 60 years just for fun. Look at that. You can save money at a hole in the ground for 60 years, and you're still nowhere close to $1 million. Well, let's say that instead of putting it in a hole in the ground, you put it in a bank account making 0.1% interest. Let's see how much money you'd wind up with then. Not that much more. Okay, well, that's cool to know. Well, let's say you were able to stick it into an account that makes 5% interest. Well, right now there are some accounts that make 5% interest. I don't imagine they're going to last very long or remain 5% very long, but I've been wrong before. So at 5% interest, you can see, oh, you for 60 years at 5% interest, boy, you're almost there. You're a little over $500,000. All right, well, what about 6% interest? 6% interest is the interest of envy, like everyone who wants to, yay, I got 6% interest, you know. Of course, you can always get 23% interest somewhere or another, but 6% interest is the interest you're looking for, most people are looking for. It's not too risky. It does go up and down sometimes, but you're trying to average out at 6% interest. At 6% interest, that's a good interest rate. You can see you actually do get $1 million after 60 years. Well, that's quite a bit of years to be saving up. That's from like the time you're 15 till the time you're 75. But you eventually become a millionaire. But let's pretend you're 35 and you only have 30 years or so. And yeah, let's find out how much money you're going to save after 30 years. All right, 360 months at 6% interest, and you are absolutely nowhere close. So, TVM calculator, you can play with it yourself, and you can see just how legitimate the claim is that if you save $5 every day, that you'll become a millionaire, and you can apply the numbers to your situation. Thanks for another good episode. Have a great day.